Hey, what's up? It's your girl Vita Guerra, living the low life.
Today on Livin' the Low Life, Vita asks, why the Impala?
Because they look so good. Hot rod or lowrider.
That's the only car that really we want to drive.
You can do anything with Impalas.
But it comes down to everybody wants an Impala.
So I'm ready. I don't know, you guys ready? Today we want to ask and answer a great lowrider question. Why the Impala?
Yeah, yeah.
Impala lovers have passion.
When someone says the word Impala, you look at, oh, you have an Impala. Oh my goodness. That's the only car that really we want to drive. There's no other car that we want to own, but an Impala.
Everyone agrees, these cars are cool, but it's hard to say which one is the ultimate ride, because you've got a few choices.
The 58 was the king of them all.
61 is probably my favorite.
The 64 Impala is the most popular lowrider, ever.
Whatever your flavor, you know why you like them.
Because they look so good. They just look good every year.
Man, I work on all of them, so I like them all.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, you have an Impala. What year is your car?
They just have great lines, great style. Pretty much anything from the 58 all the way through 67, 68.
And the 58s have the bigger, rounder body style. The 59s have the wings. And they started changing the shapes, the 61. 62, 63, 64 had generally the same body shape. Get to the mid-60s, that was another change. And then back to, they stretched them out a little more in the late 60s. And then bigger cars in the 70s.
Classic year Chevy Impalas were seen as the high-end models from a working man's brand. Some say that's why, for many, it fires on every cylinder.
So what made you go with this Impala 62?
Growing up as a kid, I wanted one. This was like one of my favorite years that I wanted to ride with.
Why? Just the body style, everything about it?
I like the lines in it. They lay towards going to the ground. And 62 has always been like one of my favorite cars. So I chose to go with that one.
It's kind of cool.
Chicks and cars.
Chicks and cars.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go wrong.
Personal myself, I love Impala since I was, like 15 years old, you know what I mean?
So, just what is the appeal?
It's simply body design. The Chevys, the Oldsmobiles, the Pontiacs all shared the same roof line. They were basically the same car with different trim on them.
Yes, whether it's about the love of a Chevy or, as GM used to say, prestige within the reach of everybody, it's still about style. And some say they're the most versatile of lowriders.
You can do anything with Impalas.
It's sporty, you can go cruise it. You can go either way. You can go make it a hot ride, you can make it a low rider.
You can build a hopper from Impala. You can build anything from Impala.
Is it something that goes fast? Is it something that hops high? What do you have as far as an Impala?
Impalas are Chevys that have somehow captured the imaginations of many young drivers.
It's a square car, but everybody's got to have them, especially in today's generations. You see them in the rap videos.
Everybody had Impalas before that, but they just made them popular, mainstream it.
You can't fake cool. These cars are the real deal.
The guys over at Bowtie Connection are known for building some of the best Impalas out there. So let's see what it's all about. Follow me.
Bowtie is where you'll find drivers with Impala fever. These builders win trophies, they set the bar high, and their recently completed Certified Gangster is a showstopper.
That car, it's different because a lot of people, you know, they don't want to go against the grain as far as the colors of the cars and stuff. And he painted the car more of a pink magenta color, which, you know, is really an attention getter.
And much of that attention is thanks to the murals painted by Fonzie.
The guy told me I want girls, I want money, and I want the car club plaque.
Well, he got all that and more.
It's got the Corvette fuel-injected motor as well, all, you know, custom, you know, hard lines and engraving, and the pink and suede interior, the music, the custom aircraft hydraulic setup.
And if all of that's a bit too much for you, well, the classic look is back.
A lot of the guys now are going for more the traditional look, so to speak, as far as keeping the original style interior, giving it a little twist as far as the chrome undercarriage and the high-performance motors and stuff like that.
Well, no matter what kind of Impala you want, these guys have you covered.
We try to take, you know, what other people won't do when we do it.
We're heading over to Custom Lowe's, where Impalas get a whole new start on life.
Just like it sits, it's a $5,000 car.
Oh, really?
As is, yeah.
As is?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're putting some serious money into
Yeah,
this.
then you just tear it all apart and then rebuild it.
Yeah. So what makes this car so desirable?
Well, first of all, it's a convertible.
Okay.
You gotta have a convertible in
What year?
California. It's a 63. People like 63 Impalas.
They're hard to get, right?
Yeah.
This condition, I guess, is not good condition.
No, this one was probably sitting in a barnyard somewhere.
They bring their car like this, and then tell me what you do over here.
Well, if they have enough funds to fund the project, you know, because something like this, you end up at 50,000, but when you're done, it's just like a.
So you walked out of the showroom.
Yeah.
from back in
pretty
the days.
Pretty much.
They don't all become lowriders. Get ready for the next big thing. It's the low rod.
So Jesse, tell us about this low rod and what's the difference between the low rod and the low rider.
Okay, well, a low rider is more of a cruiser, you know, lay and play.
Nice and slow
Nice
on
and
the slow
slow.
lane.
And when you go into a low ride, then you get a faster motor, the big wheels, stock suspension, if not modified so it can handle better.
This has the look of a low rider, but
Yeah.
the engine of a hot rod.
Yeah.
It's two lifestyles in one car.
But if you really want to drive,
Get one
this
of
is
these.
it.
This is it.
A low ride.
A low ride, yeah.
Wow, this baby got power.
Oh, it does.
Why do you think, because I've noticed that a lot of lowrider cars are Impalas, why do you think that car is chosen as a lowrider?
Body lines, all the chrome, all the stainless in it.
There's a lot there if you want to modify.
I mean, you got guys that go to the extremes of having
Have it engraved.
Engraved.
Yeah, I've seen a
Yeah.
car like that.
You know, so it gets pretty extreme.
Yeah, extreme and expensive.
Yeah.
Today, we're into all things Impala, and so are the guys over at Best Customs.
Here at Best Customs, the builders know how to have a good time.
Best Custom is fun. It's fun for us because we build cars. We take cars from the frames and we make them new again. Not as strictly lowriders or Impalas. We customize pretty much anything, you know?
Including modern versions of these timeless classics. They can make it any way you want to ride.
you know, we have your Impala, and then you just branch out. You can either go OG, you can go new generation, and then sometimes you get caught in the middle. You want the speed, you want the engine, you want to just hear it roar.
We make noise. We make noise. We make noise.
This is I call it a hot ride, low ride. So, you know, I still got the low riding in my blood, but, you know, it's a 62 Impala. It has a 97 Vortec motor in it, Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carb, 20-inch rims, and, you know, it still has a low rider vibe, but at the same time, you know, I can get on the freeway and do 100 with no problems.
We make noise.
Rides like a new car. Rides like a Cadillac. We put a cam and we put everything in there to get it running right. It's a low rod. It's in between. Because we just switched the wheels and it's a low rider, but we put the wheels back on and we can race.
Make noise.
Original low riding is still with the 13-inch rims, with the batteries and hopping and everything. And, you know, like I say, everybody likes the best of both worlds, but at the same time, some people are getting into the 20-inch rims because they want more of a hot rod look, but they still got the Impala, the low rider style in them.
To me, I appreciate the big wheeled cars as long as they can lay on the ground, as long as they can get low.
These are definitely still low riders. At any day, I can take these wheels off and throw some 13-inch rims on here and go around the corner, and it's just like any other low rider around town.
All's well here with these Impala fans until a Buick shows up to cause a little trouble.
You stand when someone comes at you. You stand the man down, pull it up. What you got?
This young showboater is here to mix it up with the older guys.
And not knocking the Impalas. I love the Impalas.
Triple OG, double OG, GG.
I love the Impalas. Don't get me wrong, but I love my luxury sport too. There you go. There you see it? Oh my God. I like that. How you doing?
Well, we're doing better than this ride.
The car's camera shine on. Start up, look. That's why we like Impalas. Because Impalas hop and do everything they got to do, and they keep going. They look good. Monte Carlos, look at them. Yeah. They are haters. Don't worry about it. They're hating right now because I have an 87. They may have the 60, 61, 62, 63, but they hate on the 87 luxury sport. I'd rather pay for gas than pay for a tow truck.
We're heading back to Custom Lowe's to see some of the coolest Impalas on the road today.
A great 61 arrives, Vita's along with it, and the fun kicks right in.
Hi. Aw, está cansado.
Today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Tell us a little bit about your car, the year of your car, and how it came about.
Oh, it's a 1962 Chevy Impala.
Convertible.
I've had it for 11 years.
Oh, wow.
I've been completely restored from the ground up, front to back. Every bolt in this car is brand new.
And what made you choose this color? Because it's a pretty color.
The original 1962 color. If you were to go to a dealer back in 1962, this is the car you would get it.
This Impala is fully loaded, even in the trunk.
1962 original ice chest. These are accessories that come with the car back in 1962. And these are original 1962s. Styrofoam, regular ones, but these are all it.
That's one cool accessory. And now Vita's about to accessorize a ride as she gets ready for a drive. But before she hops in, she has a few questions.
Does it bounce?
No, it doesn't bounce.
No bouncing?
No, it doesn't bounce. It burns rubber, but it doesn't bounce.
Oh, it goes fast.
It goes fast. It's a hot ride.
Oh, wait, so you're taking me for a ride, but you can't go fast.
No, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to take you for a ride in this one. I'm going to take you for a ride in the convertible one. This is just original.
So this one we're just going to cruise, right?
We're just going to cruise.
Yeah, we're going to a drive-in movie. I see why you want to drive this.
Does it get any better than this Southern California weather? Riding with a drop top.
You're absolutely right. Because I'm originally from Jersey, so.
Years back, classic Impalas disappeared in record numbers, and here's why.
We lost a lot of 64, 63s to Japan.
This driver has two of them.
I have a 1961 Impala convertible, and also I told you 1964 Impala convertible.
But now, U.S. Impala lovers can stop worrying.
They are starting to make a comeback. They're starting to come back from Japan to the United States.
Before, many people take it to Impala lowrider. Now, no more. No more take it to Japan.
Their island over there is not too big, so with all the cars they imported over the years, they have a surplus of them now. They got so many of them now that they can't sell them over there, so they want to send them back to us where we want them more than they do now.
Now there's a unique switch, importing domestic cars back here. Wow, some guys will do anything to ride in style. Coming up, it gets personal.
That's been my personal jewelry that I used to wear. Probably spent maybe about $20,000, $30,000 worth of jewelry and put it on my car. I'm really trying to do a big, big impact out in the scene.
How much can you put into an Impala? Don't answer that question until you take a look at this 61 Chevy.
At Custom Lowe's, they're making one of the most radical Impalas you'll ever lay eyes on.
Tell me about this car because I've never seen anything like it.
Out of all the years, 61 is the less production. So if you're gonna build a car, I figured 61 was the best car.
You found it in where?
I actually found this in California, but I was flying to Kansas City. I went everywhere. I almost bought a car out of a museum. So we started coming up with a bunch of stuff, and because I thought about doing the first alligator skin convertible top, so we were gonna call it Alligator 61, stuff like that. But since you go hunting for game, so I called it Game Killer, and now as we started working more and doing more for the car, I'm really trying to do a big, big impact out in the scene. And I'm hoping this just kills the game and becomes one of the best lowriders. Yeah.
Car.
There's engraving as well as one high-dollar mural.
So I kind of wanted to bring the LA theme back. I'm an old school LA Ram, so I wanted to bring the old LA back and incorporate the whole Game Killer thing, and the whole city of LA was burning, and my side is the bright side.
The next element, a little bling.
We kind of put this together, and then I said, hey, what if we put jewelry? I used to see people walking around with shirts. It kind of had a little rhyme. So I said, what if we do that to a mural? No one's really done it. And that's been my personal jewelry that I used to wear. So I took my old ring, put my ring on, chain and bracelet and a ring, and threw it all in. Probably spent maybe about $20,000, $30,000 worth of jewelry and put it on my car.
Guys like this keep raising the bar.
I want this car to be part of a trend-setting thing where it's more than just a car. It creates a big impact in the lowriding community.
The Impala. Who would have known it would have such an impact?
But it comes down to everybody wants an Impala.
Chevy made something that made just history. You look at all these vehicles right here, you're talking about history, history, and history. It's not just a vehicle. This is my family timeline.
Impala lovers recall that the cars all had humble beginnings.
They were an affordable car. Back in the 60s, they were the working man's car. You know, at that time, you know, that's what people could afford. And, you know, the Cadillacs and stuff were more of a higher end car, so it wasn't as easy to get.
I mean, you can build a street car, a show car, you can build anything with Impala, so it's no limit, you know what I mean? It's never a limit for the lowrider, just put it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Anywhere you go, any year you're in, you will stand out with an Impala.
So as you can see, the little antelope named the Impala has quite a following. Next time, even more looks into the lowlife. Later.
And that's just the end of it.
When the hopper's ready, the Monte Carlo hopper luxury sport is ready again. I'm gonna knock him down. Yeah, he hits back bumpers, maybe 3 or 4 licks. but first lick,